'cause everybody at the bar started asking, how's your girl? She ain't my girl. Where's she been? I ain't quite sure. Good question, no telling, but I'm betting she's probably in Texas. Amarillo, all I know, George Strait said it. Yeah, that's where all them exes go. If she ain't with me out here in Tennessee, then I don't know where she's headed. If I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas.
Hey, Blake Shelton right there. His new hit song, Texas, which happens to be his 30th hit single.
He's incredible. He joins us now right here out on the plaza.
What's going on? It's funny. I was just telling you, I saw you in concert. You must have did about 30 songs. I didn't know you had 30 number ones, man. That's awesome.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy when I hear it said by somebody else, because usually I get by myself and lock myself in the bathroom and look in the mirror and say, you have 30 number ones. No.
And flex those
When
muscles.
I hear somebody say it, though, it freaks me out. It's like, what the hell? I mean,
Awesome.
it's nuts.
Well, your first #1 hit was Austin. Now you got Texas. We going Waco next, Amarillo.
we got lots of
Did I
options.
make up Amarillo?
It's Amarillo. Did you say Amarillo?
Armadillo.
That's an armadillo worm. Oh, my gosh. And you got a new album. A whole
Got a new album just came out for Recreational Use Only is the name of the album.
I like
which
the
is totally
title.
Stupid. I agree. But I just wanted to come up with something that people wouldn't forget.
That's fun.
Yeah.
No, I feel like your new music, especially the music you're making with your wife Gwen as well. I don't know. I feel like you're on this whole new sort of path. Do you feel like that? I feel like you've been more inspired than ever.
Well, I just feel like I'm always trying to figure out like what's next musically without, you know, getting too far away from what's believable, of what I can get away with, and Texas is a good example of that. I think that song, because it's a departure from anything I've really ever done before. But when I record with Gwen, though, that's easy because it's always, she takes songs to some other land in the first place. You know what I mean? So, and with the song on this album, it's called "Hanging On." I don't think people realize, and I don't even think Gwen has realized until recently, what she's capable of as a vocalist. Because the records that she's always made have been these, you know, these ska things, and they're kind of wild. But when it comes to, when you strip everything kind of down and you just hear Gwen Stefani sing, you know, she's unbelievable. I mean, so. Yeah, I don't remember what you asked me. You have to be freezing right now.
I'm not. I'm not.
Trying to be cool right now.
I know.
Listen, you brought
She
the
does have
sun.
pipes because I've been following her since she was from Orange County way back in the day, so for sure. I'm just curious, as far as Blake, your take on like how country's really evolved, man. Like it's obviously bled over into pop. You got collabs with rap artists or with your wife, for example, and
well, I had one with Post last year.
well, Post Malone, and he kind of like helped. Was he involved in this album at all? Or
He wasn't
inspired you?
involved in this album, but that experience with him last year.
He's a Texas
which,
guy.
by the way, he's a Dallas, I think.
Yeah, Dallas.
Fort Worth, maybe Fort Worth.
He's not from Armadillo.
No, he's not from Armadillo. He's probably ran over a few. You know, that experience with him. But by the way, our song "Pour Me a Drink" was not had no rap or anything.
That's a good song.
It was just straight down the middle of the country, you know. And that experience with him, just being around him, I'm sure you guys have had a chance to visit with him at this point, and he's just so fired up about everything, you know. And it kind of lit a fire under me just making the video with him and recording with him. And we did a few events, you know, concerts and things that he was putting on. And it just hit me one day. I was like, man, what am I doing? Like, once I stepped away from the voice, I didn't really do anything for 2 years except drink my face off
How was
and hang
that?
out at the ranch, you know what I mean?
How cool
Which
was
is what
that
I
for you?
wanted to do.
Yeah,
Like,
it kind of
I'm
sounds like
gonna
a good
wake
time.
up without a plan and start drinking at noon. And I did that for a couple of years, and it was finally with that last year, I just said, man, I need to make a damn record. And
I'm
see if
glad that
people are
you
ready
stepped
for it.
back, coming off everything with the voice and the music. Life on the ranch seems great. Are you making advances on the ranch? I hear we're updating a bunch of things. What's going on?
I do more damage than I do remodeling, but it's always a challenge out there, you know, because we live in southern Oklahoma, and you're just, you know, it's feast or famine out there. Like it's either drought or it's tornadoes or flooding or ice storms. Like you can never get anything really done out there, like from a farming standpoint, which is my dream every year. It's like, oh, this year I'm going to have,
Crops.
15 acres of sweet corn and some
What are you
watermelon.
growing out there?
Climate out there
Crap
doesn't allow
ever
it.
happens, man. It's just
Have you grown
disaster.
Hey, they grow good wrestlers out there.
Yeah, you got ragweed. A lot of ragweed.
A
Yeah.
lot of ragweed.
And some grapplers.
Yeah.
Well, you got a new show out. You're here for the upfronts. Tell us about what the road is about.
Aren't the upfronts so
Aren't they
fun,
fun?
you guys? I
We're
love
so
it.
lucky.
Love it.
Love it.
The Road is a show that actually I partnered with Taylor Sheridan and Lee Metzger.
Oh, he's the man.
He's the man. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I'll take that guy. That'd be great.
Real cowboy.
He truly is.
He is.
Speaking of Texas, he lives down there.
Yeah, he does.
I think Weatherford. But with his shows over the years, he's actually broken a lot of music. Like he's had artists that have
Lainey Wilson,
Lainey, and there's been several. I think Zach Bryan kind of got over the hump with some of that stuff.
So what's
and he
the
wanted to
premise?
lean into like a music competition show, because he was already kind of doing that. And so he came to us, and we came up with this plan to do The Road, which is basically a music competition that just takes place out in bars and stuff across the country. And
raw
these artists,
and real.
They're opening for Keith Urban every night. So we roll into Oklahoma City and send out a social media post that says, you want to see Keith Urban for free tonight, be at this bar. And before you can finish pushing send, you can hear tires squealing around the curb, and people are lining up. But what they don't know is when they get there, they're going to be seeing 10 or 12 artists they've never heard of open for Keith. And that's where we film the audience reaction to these people, and they vote, and it's a lot of fun.
You say Taylor Sheridan, you know what I'm thinking, acting for you. What about Landman? You and Billy Bob Thornton together. Right?
One of my heroes is on that show. Mark Carley he plays the sheriff on the show.
He's great.
One of my musical heroes, by the way. A lot of people don't realize he's the guy that had a lot of hits in the 90s. Country hits.
I didn't.
And, it's him. You should look up Mark Colley's music.
Would acting be something you would do? I'm not kidding about this.
God, no.
Don't say no.
Listen,
Blake, I'm leading you to water. I need you to drink.
I've had my share of time in front of one of those things right there. The voice was like, it sucked like 12 years, like 2 seasons. You guys know, it's like you get on the hamster wheel, and for me it was like, all right, I can check television and video camera off my list.
Don't count it out.
Hey, like Clint Eastwood said, man's got to know his limitations.
That's right.
That's exactly.
I just want to try to figure out the farming thing. That's all.
There you go. Well, good luck with that, brother. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you, guys.
Look forward to checking it out. Blake's new album for recreational use only is available now.
All right, up next, guys, she's country music royalty, Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, I love her.
Stick around for that, Blake. See you back.